Hello, good evening, dear students. This is Beyond Singh from ESOP IELTS Camps. Actually, I have made several videos with regard to the first part of the speaking. This is the next video for December 2022. Our topic is public transportations. Actually, I have mentioned some of the vocabulary. You can use the vocabulary as well as synonyms for making good impression on your examiner. For the public, I have just mentioned the state-funded, the government, national, the state-owned, official. And the vocabulary for the transportation is vehicle, convenience, carriage, and traveling. Sorry, this is spell mistake. The convenience, not a convenience, it's a conveyance. Okay, it's conveyance. Okay, let's move further. The first question we have: what kind of public transportation do you usually take? The answer could be like this. Actually, I take both sorts of conveyance owned by the state, buses and trains, according to my convenience and comfort. My travels are by trains when I need to go for long distances, as they offer me the facility of sleeping, relaxing and using the washroom. So while as far as buses are concerned, they cover my routine journeys. I have to commute my city for coaching. When do you usually take public transportation, say, in your everyday life or when you are traveling? Well, it depends on time and weather. When I am too late to reach my institute or the weather is not permitting, in that case I use my own car. But in most cases during my commuting, I travel by both genres of official conveyance, buses, trains, in accordance with my desires. Do most people prefer public transportation in your country? Yes, indeed. Actually, majority of the community do so for various reasons. First, most of the residents of my country cannot afford to travel by their own private vehicles. Second, the government of my nation is ameliorating the conditions of the state-funded carriers. On top of that, for children, women and senior citizens, there are special discounts in fares in public transportation. Our fourth question is, did you take public transportation when you were a kid? Frankly speaking, I spent my childhood phase when there was not much availability of private vehicles, and the dominance was of public transportation, like buses and trains. My mom shares with me those golden moments when we usually used to reach my maternal grandmother's house, traveling by buses in some cases and trains in other cases, depending on our choices. Our last question is, will there be more people taking public transportation in the future? Yes, my statement would be affirmative, because nowadays residents of all states are working on improving the conventional conditions and running on a system of state-owned vehicles. They're providing more comfortable seating arrangements as well as concessions in fares for regular passengers. Whilst more people are more likely to be eco-friendly, and their chances of using national transportations would be more in lieu of private vehicles. Thank you very much. I will see you with next